Welcome to another math video. In this math video, we are trying to solve for A, B, and C using these three equations. Now before we jump into it, please subscribe so that I can keep making videos, because that means you get more content. We all have more fun. So how we're going to do this is we're going to treat each equation numbered. So we got 1, 2, and 3 are how we are going to label them. Now we are going to subtract number 2 from 1. So we'll say 1 minus 2. That'll be A plus B minus B plus C, which is equal to ABC minus ABC. Now if we solve that out, the ABC and ABC will cancel, and the two B's, the B minus B, those will cancel, which will leave us with A minus C is equal to 0, which means that A is equal to C. If you don't see why, if you add C on both sides to cancel out, you'll have A equals C. So now that we know that, let's subtract equation 3 from 2. We'll do 2 minus 3. Now that works out very similarly, where we will end up with a B minus A is equal to 0, which means that B equals A. So if C equals A and B equals A, that means A, B, and C are all equal. So now how do we actually solve for this? So let's go back to our equations. We have an A plus B is equal to ABC. So if A and B and C are all equal, we can substitute the B's and the C in this equation to A's. So we'll have an A plus A is equal to A times A times A, which can also be written as 2A is equal to A cubed. Now that we have this, we can subtract the 2A from the one side, which will leave us with A cubed minus 2A is equal to 0. Now we can factor out A, so we'll have A times A squared minus 2 is equal to 0. And now we just solve for 0. So if we were to solve the inside, we were to square A squared, that would leave us with A times A plus or minus the square root of 2 is equal to 0. So now that we've simplified this, we can set both parts equal to 0. So A is simply equal to 0, and then A can also be equal to plus or minus square root of 2. And that's our final answer. So A, B, and C, since they're all equal, can either be equal to 0 or plus or minus the square root of 2. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like and tune in for more videos.